Hello people, this is Power here with the DX Build Ridewatch from Kamen Rider Zi-O. This is the first Zi-O product that got released, as this was released in early August of 2018. This got released right when the Build movie premiered, so like they didn't announce much of it. They just kind of threw it out and took a month to like actually obtain. But as you can see here, here's Zi-O build armor. As you can see here, Kamen Rider Build AD 2017. I don't know why I'm saying the rider name. Armor time. Bottom stuff. Compatibility. This stupid tag thing that's stuck on it. Build armor and all its functionality. So let's get on with it. So here we have the Build Ridewatch, and you can tell it's different from the Zi-O Ridewatch just because of the fact that the frame is pointing down, and then as we twist it, it's pointing to the right. Now obviously with this you can do that. It's angled differently, but it's just that, you know, they made the sticker specifically for this, so yeah. As you can see there's Build's Rider symbol 2017, since that's when the series premiered. The button, and as you can see here, like everything from what we just saw from the last two videos are like switched and such. So technically all the Legend Riders have their own set, and then the transformation ones have their own. Speaking of the back, we got the QR code and the track 050 and the speaker and such. Build's full face. It doesn't. I don't like how broken up it is. It's just kind of abrupt because I really can't like just see the two combined. So that kind of sucks. But the battery cover and then the pull tab. So clipping this back together. Obviously, as you can see, Build has a white LED, and that's going to be a thing for all the Legend Riders. I really like that description, and I guess like with the lights, it does bring out the eyes a bit better. And there you can obviously see that's a white LED. So let's take out the Giga driver. So here's the Giga driver, and as we take out the Build Ridewatch, as I don't know what I was trying to do. Because obviously this is our first armor time Ridewatch that we're going to look at, so you just slot it here. As you can see, the colors of Build are represented. So as you can see, Build's name was scrolling through the screen and then ends with 2017 in red. I do appreciate the fact that Build switches between red and blue, just because of the fact those are technically his primary colors. And as you can tell from the Legend Rider Ridewatches, their sounds, they're more simplified than the Zi-O ones, because they have music that's technically like reminiscent of the series, which I do appreciate, and then they carry over, or they use a sound from that series, and then they just sing the name of the rider. So not much simplified, but that's understandable. So obviously, to do the time break, it's the same process. It's just that you have to press Build. As you can see, this is now in red and blue. So with the Build Ridewatch, the time break now becomes Vortec time break. Vortec obviously come from the Vortec finish from Build. I really do like that. So obviously, just like what we showed with Zi-O and Gates, that they can be on here, Build can also be on the right side. But it just, again, it plays the same sound, it's just timed differently. And because of the fact Build isn't a significant one, his screen just says attack. So that's basically it for the Build Ridewatch. Overall, I think it's a pretty neat ride watch. It's just, most of the opinions of the ride watches just come from if you actually like the Rider series or not. So I actually did like Build. Build was a nice series, such, so I do think this ride watch does a good job at representing the series. But then, like, I think I'm just going to bring out in this review that, like, this brings out something that I wish the ride watches actually did. Is that with the, I wish, like, just like Gashettes, the ride watches had two sounds whenever they're on either side. So, like, obviously, like, on the right side, they get the, like, you know, this says, like, Kamen Rider Build, and then for, like, the right, left side, it, like, does the armor time stuff. I really wish that was the same with these, but I understand why they had to do this, is because, so then, there's consistency within the Gashpon and Candy Toy ones, because we know how much the Gashettes suffered from that line. So, I understand why they had to do the same sounds and such. But other than that, I do think the Build Ride Watch is pretty neat. I just think he's kind of one of the few riders I don't really like how broken up his face is. So, I'm kind of picky with that, as we're going to see later on. But, he's not as much as an issue as getting out, because of the fact, you know, Zi-O's, like, stuff is actually getting released, unlike what happened through, like, August through November, where you couldn't even get this guy and all of this Zi-O stuff. So yeah, that's basically it for this review. So this is PowerRider, and I'll leave you people